Alright, this video is for the trades that are coming through. Need the door frame fixed. We're gonna take out this screen door right here, and then probably just replace the entire frame. We need this light right here replaced. So it's one light on the exterior. Gotta get the vent covers put in. I think we're gonna replace this plug here. We're gonna just cap this off with a blank plate. Vent cover, base trim. We're gonna replace that plug, and then put the switch plate covers over the ones that are good. In here, we're gonna put maybe 2 ceiling fans in here. And then the glass, all the glass needs to be cleaned all the way around, and the windows need to be cleaned. Vent cover there, vent cover there. Again, base trim all the way around. And again, all of these windows need to be cleaned. Looks like they need to be degreased and cleaned. Need base trim in here. That's about it. Kitchen. We're gonna need new cabinets, flooring. We're putting tile flooring down up in here. We need a vent cover here. We need to replace this plug with a 3-prong. We need to replace that switch. GFCI. Replace these 2 switches. Replace these 2 switches. We're gonna paint this, replace this light. We'll come back to that. Yeah, the stove, we need to replace this line right here for an electric stove. We'll probably put in a gas meter there as well, just so they have the option for gas or electric. I need an electrician to verify why this is not working, or if we can get it working. Replace this switch here. That might be part of the problem, I don't know. But base trim, flooring, we'll replace the doors here. We're gonna replace, so I put a blank cover over that. We're going to replace this light here. Replace the doors here. Replace the vent cover, the trim, toilet stack. I mean, not the stack, but just the toilet, vanity, mirror, and a light. GFCI here. We need to replace this switch and a switch plate. We'll have our plumber come in. Before we tile, we'll take down this wall here, and then we'll have the plumber come in and replace whatever needs. We're gonna replace the faucet, I know that for sure. May end up replacing that as well, depending on the condition of it. And then we'll replace we'll just replace that whole line. Make sure these are cut in correctly. and make sure that it's put in correctly. Again, hallway closet doors. So in the bedrooms, we need flooring, base trim, need to replace that. Clean all the windows, get a screen for this 36-inch window. There's no screen. Replace that plug. Replace the lights. So we may end up seeing how much it would be to just put a ceiling fan there. Just replace the switch plate cover there. There's a door back here, so we need to take this door off and paint it. Let's go in here, replace the switch. Eliminate this cable line, replace all of the plugs, paint it over, paint that door, clean all the windows, and then again we'll see what it costs to get a couple lights put in there, replace this closet door. So in here, we want to replace this light switch, that light, those plugs, each one of the plugs, put the base trim in, clean all the windows. And going down to the basement. We need to paint this hallway, replace that light, replace these switches, remove all the debris, paint, build a baluster right here, paint these floors. We need to fill this in around the windows. Get the walls floated so they're straight. This is kind of how it is halfway around the walls. So float the parts that are not, that need to be floated. Clean up all the debris. Paint the stairs gray, paint the ceilings black. Replace all the smoke detectors, the CO2 detectors. Replace 5 of these. LED light bulbs. Paint the floors gray along with the stairs. I'm gonna put a 18-inch, so there's 18-inch pipe here. May need to do something with this right here, so it may need to be pointed the other way and strapped. So that needs to go up 18 inches instead of 12. Furnace. We'll look at whether we need to replace that or not. Yeah, the rest of it just needs to be cleaned out. The plumbing stack needs to be cleaned up. There is a drip in this line right here. I think I just heard another one. There may be another drip that will be found out once the water gets up and running. So again, patching up some of this concrete. Getting it looking right. Patching up this concrete over here. Getting this looking right. Replace this switch. Maybe get some fill in over here as well. This area here. Verify that the electrical is up and good enough. Looks like we got some frayed wires up in here. So that is the 10-minute overall inspection. Again, clean up this, get this stuff up out of here. Get all the piping out of here. And yeah, I think that is it. But yeah, this whole basement will need to be painted.